Tonight, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Super Bowl 58. The Cleveland Browns versus Jacoby Brissett and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Cleveland Browns taking on the champions from the NFC, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. I mean, this was a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. These guys don't lack for either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
Fortnight of Super Bowl week is over, and away we go in Super Bowl 58. This taken in at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to play a near-perfect 4 quarters of football to get his guys to the finish line.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hurts eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. So here are the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in the days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Here's a give to Mixon. A solid stiff arm. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Steps away. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Tyus Bowser. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. To throw, Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Barber. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Here's Jack Fox now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Returnable for Lockett. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll make it a 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Brissett. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Brissett now. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Brissett. It's brought in left side by Tate. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. 4th down coming as the Bucs send on Cairo Santos for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jalen Hurts in this offense trotting back out. So with the 3 interceptions, how does he erase those from his mind and just focus on this drive?
I think he may need some help from...
The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is...
It got his man complete. Yeah, he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this under. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He hits his target, Lockett. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Tyler Lockett, 35 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. A 1st down throw for Brissett. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute...
Mike Evans, he's going to go. 20. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 75 yards. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. Santos with the extra point, and the lead is down to 4. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of Cam wanted to, but somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Flushed out right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with a little under a minute remaining, we'll see if they want to try to put a drive together, possibly even take the lead here with a touchdown. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Brissett. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Brissett. But remember, it's also 3rd down. They'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Brissett on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Barber. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end, and now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely... These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Back back to Mixon on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Brissett's throw complete there to Smith. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Throwing again on second down. Brissett.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
49 yards on the ground for him so far. Working with a 2nd and 3. Once again, they run with Mixon. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Brissett sets to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, Brissett. Touchdown! That's caught. Mike Evans. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bucs have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Here's Hurts to throw. Buying time to his left. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And this one is incomplete. Third quarter, Super Bowl 58. Here's a 2nd and 10 now. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Van Jefferson, 35 yards. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there. That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage. That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, Brissett. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Barber. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Brissett to throw on first. He's got his man. This is Tate. 7 yards, the pickup there. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And that'll be caught by St. Brown.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Brissett, it's caught. Smith. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. 2nd and 5 now. Brissett. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. Santos with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. And this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League as they begin this drive 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing us. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. 67 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On second down, McCaffrey. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 1-possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. And it's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Brissett. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. And how about this? The dog pound gets the crowd. The Cleveland Browns are the Super Bowl champs. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
Just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.